A woman gave birth to 3 adorable babies for the richest man, but she tried her best to deny their blood relation, because not long ago, her father teamed up with her stepmother and stepsister, using her unwed pregnancy as an excuse to kick her out. They sent her to her grandma's house in the countryside. Before leaving, she begged them just to take her mother's keepsake as a memory. But in truth, she secretly took her grandma's company seal. When her father found out the seal was missing, he exploded with rage. Without the seal, he had no control over the company. The girl left with the seal and successfully gave birth to 3 cute babies. 5 years flew by. She returned to the city with her kids to give them a better life. She applied for a job at the richest man's company, but the moment she walked into the office, she realized the CEO was the man from 5 years ago, the biological father of her children. The CEO recognized her instantly, saying he had searched for her for 5 whole years, willing to take responsibility for her and the kids. But the woman feared he'd take custody, so she lied about having a fiancé, then ran off in a panic. Meanwhile, the 3 babies secretly ran to a matchmaking corner in the park to find their mom, the perfect man. They happened to meet an old lady who was also looking for a wife for her grandson. They hit it off right away. They even discussed the bride price. When the woman got home, the kids excitedly told her they had already found her an ideal match. She thought something was off, suspected the man might be a scammer, but the kids swore it was true. Just as they were about to show her a photo, they realized the picture was missing. Right then the doorbell rang. She opened the door and saw the CEO standing outside, afraid he'd find out about the kids. She quickly pulled him to the doorway, then firmly rejected his proposal, claiming she already had a fiancé, said her man was better than the CEO, and told him to stop bothering her. The CEO was confused, but she turned and walked away without looking back. After getting home, the CEO's grandma told him she had arranged a marriage for him, but he had already set his heart on the woman, so he refused immediately. He had no idea the match his grandma arranged was actually the same woman. After his grandma left, he got a call from his assistant, saying the woman would be at a hotel today to discuss marriage. Coincidentally, it was the same hotel his grandma mentioned. He rushed to the hotel. At the same time, the woman also arrived at the hotel. Faced with the grandma's warmth and trying to avoid the CEO's pursuit, she agreed to the marriage proposal. After getting her consent, the old lady called her grandson. Hearing he was downstairs, she told him to come up and meet the woman. Meanwhile, the CEO got the room number from his assistant, but when he arrived at the room, the woman had just gone to the restroom. As he turned to leave, the next moment, he was stopped by the 3 babies. The CEO looked at the kids. He liked them a lot, but had someone he wanted to pursue, so he politely declined and left the room. Unaware, the moment he walked out, the woman came back in. The old lady quickly said her grandson had just left, told her to wait a bit, and picked up the phone to call him back. The woman quickly stopped her, anxiously saying there was an emergency at home. She needed to take the kids and leave right away. The old lady offered to drive them home, so the woman waited at the hotel entrance with her kids. But unexpectedly, she ran right into the CEO.